So let's get to the first clip. This clip is called "Everyone is Now Dumber for Having to Have Listened to That." So it's Tucker Carlson here and Joe Rogan. It seems like the subreddit does not like Tucker Carlson one bit.
If evolution is real, and if there is this
Oh, and they're also talking about evolution in this clip. Might as well tell you that I'm a atheist and I don't believe in God. So fair warning to you people that are already gonna talk. You're already gonna shit on me in the comments. So I'm gonna give you a warning.
if evolution is real, and if there is this constant, I don't know, but it's visible. Like you can measure it in certain animals.
You can measure adaptation.
Yeah.
But there's no evidence that in fact, I think we've kind of given up on the idea of evolution, the theory of evolution.
Yeah, the only people that have given up the theory of evolution is people that believe in God.
The theory of evolution as articulated by Darwin is like kind of not true. Right?
In what sense?
Well, in the most basic sense, the idea that, all life emerged from a single cell organism and over time, and there would be a fossil record of that, and there's not. And
there's not a fossil record of transitionary species, like species that are adapting to its environment.
You can see the evolution of humans, how they become throughout the the millennia. Their skull has changed throughout time. Their brain capacity has changed. So there is an evolution of that.
Tons of record of adaptation, and you see it in your own life. I mean, I have a lot of dogs. I see adaptation in dogs, through the litter to litter. But no, there's no evidence at all zero, that people,
Yeah, that's a bold claim right there. None of it, none. You can't see it. I mean, he's trying to fool you guys into thinking that, oh yeah, it's like the thing like, oh, there's still monkeys around. And, we apparently they say we've evolved from monkeys. Why are there still monkeys around? That's like one of the things that they say.
Evolve seamlessly from a single cell amoeba. No, there's not. There's no chain in the fossil record of that at all. And that's why you don't actually hear people, you hear them make reference to evolution because the theory of adaptation is obviously true. But Darwin's theory's totally that's why it's still a theory almost 200 years later,
Is evolution a proven fact? Evolution is both a fact and a theory. Evolution is widely observable in laboratory and natural populations as they change over time. The fact that we need annual flu vaccines is one example of observational evolution. There we go. So you can see it because that is true. We do need a flu shot once every 2 or 3 years because diseases and viruses evolve same as us, right?
No, we've not found that at all. And I can't even guess. I mean, I have my own theories on it, but they're not proven.
What are your theories?
God created people, distinctly, and animals. I mean, I think what every person on Earth thought until the mid-19th century, actually.
Right, but
it's not a new idea.
I think a lot of people think that theories are just like guessing, but a theory is a scientific explanation of how things happened, is what I remember from school. What they told me about is that, I think he's trying to say that there's there's a theory about God existing. And I mean, yeah, sure, there are theories, but they're not scientific. Not more scientific than actually seeing evolution and seeing there's different things that have evolved, like how I said, the skeletal structure within humans and animals and insects, and how they've adapted to change with their environment, right? So there is proof of that, and Tucker Carlson, someone who is religious, will not see that. I mean, I remember going to school and there was people that were heavily religious, and when the evolution conversation came up in school, they would leave the class because they don't want to hear that. They don't want to talk about something that they don't feel comfortable with. And also kind of explains away their theory on God. Yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that. And also that laugh in the end, man, that's the worst laugh I've ever heard in my life. That's a rich man's laugh right there.
Right, but
It's not a new idea.